everybody, welcome to my kitchen once again. In this video I'm going to be making brioche buns. I will be using these for dinner tonight. I will be making a copycat Popeyes chicken sandwich. So let's jump right to it. Our ingredients are as follows. We are going to be needing 1 cup of milk. We need this warmed to at least 110 degrees Fahrenheit. This is so that the yeast will activate. We need 1/4 cup of sugar. We need that divided. So from the 1/4, take out 1 tablespoon and just set that aside. We need 4 cups of flour. We need 2 teaspoons of salt, 4 eggs at room temperature, and we need 1/2 cup of butter, and we need this softened and cut into little cubes. And that's about it. So let's get this recipe going. Once you have your milk at your desired temperature, which is at 110, we are going to drop in the yeast, and that 1 tablespoon of sugar. Give it a little mix. And then we're gonna leave this here about 15 minutes so it could activate. If your yeast does not activate, it's one of 2 things. Your milk is way too hot or your yeast is expired. So make sure that those 2 things are good and your yeast should activate. So we will be waiting 15 minutes and then we'll get the rest done. Once your yeast has activated, this is how you know it has been activated. In all my videos, I show this. So do you see how it has foamed on top? And then you can actually see it on the side right here. So that is how you know you have good yeast. When it does its job like that, all beautiful. So what we're going to do, we're going to add 3 cups of flour in here. We're going to start with 3. And then we're just going to add as we need. We're gonna add our sugar, the rest of the sugar. We're gonna add our salt. Paddle attachment. The dough hook, not the paddle attachment, the dough hook. Okay, and then we're gonna mix this up a little bit just to get that all incorporated. Okay, and then we're gonna make a well, just kind of make a well in the middle. We're gonna add our eggs and our yeast mixture. That aside. Okay, we're going to beat this on slow first, and then we're going to pick up the speed. And then we're going to add more flour. And then we're gonna just keep doing that until we get the dough to where it pulls to on the side here. All right, so I actually used 4.5 cups of flour, and I don't see no flour on the side, so this is where we're gonna throw in our butter. And then we're just gonna mix this again. Now at this point, the dough is going to get really sticky. Okay, so once you throw the butter in there, it is kind of a mission to keep mixing it. It doesn't look like it's gonna come together, but it does. And yes, it's going to be sticky. That's what you're looking for. You never want hard dough, because whatever you're making, whether it's bread, rolls, breadsticks, anything that has to do with flour, the dough has to be sticky. That way you can get good results of bread, which are soft and flaky and everything. Okay, so now we are going to flour our surface, and then we're gonna dump this out. Now we just drop it into a lightly floured surface. And then we're just gonna shape it into a ball. This dough, like I said, it's very sticky, so just work with it and you'll get it right. So we just need to shape it into a ball. Like that. And then we're going to put this into our greased bowl. Like that. And then you're gonna want to flip it over though, so that everything can get oily. And then we're gonna leave it here, cover it with saran wrap, put it in a warm place, double its size, about an hour. So it took about 40 minutes. It didn't take the whole hour for my dough to double its size. So now what we're going to do, we got to turn this out. We're gonna make a log. So, and then we're gonna cut this into 8 pieces. You can flour your hand so that you could okay, and then we're just gonna make balls. You're gonna put it on your on your sheet with parchment paper. And just do that with all of them. The dough is sticky, but just each time you do it, go ahead and put flour on your hand. And then just pinch it at the bottom. If it has little bubbles, just pop it. Just continue to do that with all of it. So once you get it like this, I got 8, but I have 2 in another sheet. We are just going to put it in another, in the warm place, and then we're going to let it rest 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, so once they have rested a little bit longer, we're gonna get 1 egg. One teaspoon of water. And just whisk that well. And we're gonna brush each one of these with the egg wash. Make sure you don't press too hard or else it's gonna deflate. You could sprinkle some sesame seeds on there. I don't have any, so I'm just gonna leave them like that. They're gonna go in a preheated oven. Preheat your oven to 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. After 25 minutes in the oven, you're gonna take it out. You're gonna let them cool completely before slicing these in half. And that's what they look like. So just as long as you know when they're done, when they are brown on top, golden brown, and you see that shine, that is due to the egg wash, but not only the egg wash, also that extra, all that butter that was in there. Enjoy, guys. Bye.